Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video. I'm going to do something unusual for me, an inbox review. I've only done one before, I think, but this kit has hit. It's the first new tool, F-82. Well, I don't really know, but I'm going to say in probably 20 or 30 years. I think Hobbycraft had one, and I think there is an old Monogram kit or Revell kit, but new tooling, cool subject. Not really getting a lot of attention, so I thought, what the hell, we'll dig into it. I got it at Bill's Hobby Center in Ottawa. It's not a cheap kit. I'm sure half of that cost is shipping and getting it here. This manufacturer is Modelsvit, I don't know how the hell you say it, but I don't know if they're a Czech company or where the hell they're from. Scale mates will have all that info. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm opening it along with you. I've heard, I don't know, I have heard, it was just people's opinions and that it was decent. Let's see what we get. There's 4 marking options. Where is this? Moses Lake Air Base, United States Air Force, Washington, 1950. This colorful box art one's New York, 49. Michael Air Force Base. It's Itazuki Air Force Base, Kyushu, summer of 1950. And Okinawa, summer of 50, Naha Air Force Base. Now, I have read a book about the Vietnam War, and there's a lot of these in it specifically, and then the P-80 was coming out. Thomas Cleaver's book, the name escapes me. It's about the Korean War. I don't know if I misspoke there, but let me look here. Thomas, because it's definitely a good read, so it's definitely worth getting and reading. Meg Alley. I don't know how I forgot that. Meg Alley. Great. Fantastic book. Let's take a look now that I've carried on for a minute. What do we got? In the box. What's in the box? Clear parts, I'm assuming. Yep. Clear parts. 2 canopies, which makes sense. Let's take a look at them. No center seams to get rid of, so that's cool. They look really nice. Nice and clear. No issues. No, I don't know, people would say no distortion and all this crap. I don't know, they're nice. No issues with it. And no center seams to deal with, so that's cool. I like when they give you some, not just canopy framing, but some of the airframes around it that you paint, so you can mask that, deal with your seams and stuff. That's cool. Looks great. All parts in one bag. We have another box, some decals. Let's see what. Two canopies. So I didn't really pay attention to what they were, but is it open closed? Yeah, open closed canopy for each side, so that's cool. Nice. You can have one for masking if need be, and your good one. These Hard Luck Midnight Center. Night Takeoff with the nudie girl. Oh, another nudie girl. Which, dirty old pervs, these old pilots, Air Force guys. Some photo etch, belts, IPs. Looks nice. 48th is not my scale. I'm a 32nd guy, but I've been building 48th because my subjects of choice aren't available in 32nd. But geez, it's so small. Like being used to 32nd, part of my issue with 48th, and it's just my personal preference, is I lose interest in the small details in the cockpits and the wheelbase and all that. They're so small. I end up falling asleep on it, but whatever. Let's look at the kit before we look at the instructions. Ziploc bags, that's cool. That's very cool. And I see there's multiples. My gimp hands struggle at this stuff. It's actually quite a bit of plastic here for a 48 scale kit. The outer bag has some fuel tanks, some separate flaps, so that's cool. Yeah, looks pretty good. Zoom in here a bit, I guess. That all looks pretty nice. The wings, the plastic is nice. It's how would I describe that? It's hard, like it's not soft like Revell, but it's not as chunky as Hasegawa either. I don't know if that's going to make sense to anybody, but it's interesting. It's nice though. It seems nice. Panel lines are nice. Looks great. I'm curious if there's not much riveting and stuff on the wings here, and I know I never got caught up with the Mustang, the P-51, if the putty over the rivets shit. I don't know about that, so I don't know accuracy wise if we need to do some riveting here or not. But that looks nice. I'm almost tempted to cut it off the sprue to dry fit it, but that will take too long. Nice. Nice wheel detail, nice gear. I like that the gear is one piece. You don't have to glue halves together unnecessarily just to prove you're doing a model. The rockets are one piece, so that's cool. Less cleanup. Gosh, they're so small. Like I said, I'm not used to 48 scale. Everything is so tiny. Big beefy props. It looks really nice. The old Modelsvit do some pretty sharp molding. That's nice. Cockpit floors, sidewalls, looks like decent detail. The small parts, the handles and stuff, look nice. I mean, stuff probably be hard to clean up, but I'd prefer that than screwing around with photo etch. That's a 2D thing and looks like kind of crappy in the long run anyways. So yeah, that's really nice. It looks really good. I keep repeating that, but it all looks fairly nice. I can't get over how small the stuff is in 48. It's this would have been a perfect kit for 32nd, I would say, but yeah, it's all looks pretty detailed, and it's all there. It's see, we got a little bit of scratching on this because it's been rattling around in the bag against a screw gate somewhere. I don't know if you can pick that up. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can clean it up. But I do see why people say they'd prefer separate bags with things. But these IPs look really nice too. Like, that's solid detail. They give you the photo etch, and you don't have to scrape everything off here. It's ready to rock. Let's see what these fuselages look like. Lots of rivets and panel lining on that. It looks really nice. I'm stoked about this. That's sharp. If it was, if it was like 32nd, I was going to say I would buy all the Modelsvit kits, but I think they do some variants of Mustangs that aren't available on 32nd, so maybe it's something I will look into. I believe it's the H or something that they make, but let's see what this looks like. Nice parts rundown. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Really detailed. I'm assuming yep, there's the paint guide. E, and let's see where these colors are. What are we talking here? Oh yes. What are they giving to you? E aluminum, Mr. Metal color. So that's the M, that's the C series, so that's the Guns lacquers, which is what I use, so that's awesome. AK Real colors I don't get along with, but everybody's using them, so that's great that they're there. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure, let me double check here. Mr. Color 328. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're referring to, and not, yeah, because the aqueous is H. They're referring to the lacquers. That's cool. It's what I prefer to use, so awesome. Quick flip through here. Starts with cockpits, much like everything else does. Really good. It looks nice. Different versions, F and G. I don't know if the cockpits are the same on both sides. No, they are a little bit different. Yeah, that looks really nice. Really well laid out. Well, that's cool. Show you kind of the areas, what to paint, the color and how much. That's cool. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know really what else to discuss other than follow the damn book and build it, and it all is going to come down to fit, but from what I've heard, it's decent, and it's really nicely detailed for 48. Here's our marking options. And what do they call for the exterior color as far as the Night Fighter? Just flat black. I would probably play with that a little bit. MRP has a Night Fighter black RAF, I believe it is. Yeah, they do, and I actually have it sitting right here. Night Camouflage World War I black. It's just nice to play with different tones of black. I've got a blue black there, so we can do some modeling, some marbling underneath, and then adjust it to give it a little bit more life. That's probably the markings, which is the box top markings that I'll go with. What else we got? Well, here's the one with the naked chick on it. Yeah. All in all, though, some stencils, technical stencils. There's a lot on this. By golly, that looks painful. But, yeah, it looks like a really nice kit. The F-82 Twin Mustang was an American two-seat long-range fighter. It was the last piston type of attack airplane used by the United States Air Force. Twin Mustang was originally designed as an escort long-range fighter for the B-29 strategic bomber. North American company began designing this airplane under designation NA-120 at the end of '43. Designers had the task to create an airplane capable of traveling over 2,000 miles without refueling. They bring an original solution, a twin fuselage design incorporating two Mustangs, fuselage lengthened by the addition of fuselage plug located behind the cockpit, where additional fuel tanks and equipment were installed. Boring. Well designed. In construction works of the aircraft in progress almost a year and a half past. The first prototype under XB-82 took off on April of '45. Flight tests were successfully passed. The United States Air Force put an order for 100 F-82 escort fighters and 100 F-82F night interceptors equipped with SCR-720 radar station. A little bit later, the USAF put an additional order for the F-82 night fighters and the F-82H, a winter version for operations in Alaska. Externally, the interceptors were distinguished between each other by large radar fairing installed between the fuselages. By 1950, the F-82 almost everywhere had replaced the older P-61 Black Widow intercept fighters. In the period of 50 to 51, the F-82 had a chance to participate in the Korean War. By the way, the F-82s were the first to achieve victory in aerial combat, destroying the North Korean Yak-9U. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it looks really nice, and I'm gonna build it. So I will be doing a build series on this. I'm in the midst of a project right now, so once it gets done, I think I'm gonna try and avoid multiple projects this year. Do one at a time, but I might get on with it because this looks really nice. And there's another version. Where's the box? If this goes together nice, when the E/H twin comes out, I will probably do that. I'll get it if this one's decent. And you know what? I could see this in my future too if this one's decent. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not a 48th guy. But this looks pretty nice, so we might just do it. Just looking at the decals, looks like you have to paint the tail blue. It only comes with the yellow. That is something I probably prefer. So yeah, thanks guys, I hope all is well. Happy New Year, and hopefully much more to come on the channel. Take her easy.